everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea and it's nice to have you guys here. Welcome to August. It is officially back to school month, at least here in the state of Arizona. A lot of our primary and secondary schools are already back to school and the universities start week after next. It's currently Saturday the 4th. I start teaching on Thursday the 16th, so I've got next week and then part of the week after that. It's time to do my August spread in my bullet journal, and I also wanted to do some kind of back to school checklists and things like that, as well as I need to do my weekly spread for the week of Monday the 6th through Sunday the 12th. So I thought I would do just a bit of a plan with me / how I use my bullet journal for preparing for back to school and kind of the things that the checklists that I create and that sort of thing. This is going to be part of my back to school videos. By the time this video goes up, there should be a blog post up on 5 reasons why you should start a bullet journal. So if you've not yet started a bullet journal but you've landed on this video, or if you've been watching my bullet journal videos in the past and still haven't started, you might want to check out that blog post and see if maybe you should finally start one. I'm gonna get the camera rearranged. I'm gonna do some time lapses while I draw things out because we don't need to do that in real time, and then I will walk you through the choices that I've made and how I've laid things out and how I've designed things. So cue the time lapse. Okay, so now it's pretty much all set up. I've got the month, first week of August, well, the 6th through the 12th, and then my back to school checklist. So the way I did the month, I've kind of veered away from doing the kind of grid calendar layout. I did that in the first monthly spread of this bullet journal, but I just, over the course of July, I kind of switched to a different format. I kind of had all the dates going down the side, and that's what I've done here. So we've got the 1st through the 26th, and then the 27th and the 31st over on that side. So basically we've got our 5 weeks, or the 5 weeks that August is in. I can go down and on each line put any events I have for that day going across the line. I can also, usually don't have so many events that it fills up the whole line, so typically what happens is I can have kind of appointments down one side, but then like weekly tasks if I want, or goals for the week on kind of the far side here. So I like that this is really flexible, but it's a million times easier to draw out and not nearly as much of a headache. And then I've got my brain dump for the month, memories for the month, monthly faves. I just like jotting down things that I really love during that month, and then any dates or appointments or events to keep in mind for next month. And so then that has pretty much everything I need. I do detailed task lists for each week, so I don't really do a monthly task list, but I do like having a brain dump where I can just dump down at the beginning of the week or at the beginning of the month everything I think I'm going to need to do that month. And that just, then I can, as I'm doing my weekly task lists and priority lists, I can refer back to here to see, like, am I doing the things that I said I needed to do, or is there anything that I put onto the monthly brain dump that maybe needs to get shifted to next month? So that's kind of the monthly overview. I'm not going to put in, like, I'm not going to fill all of this in on camera because number one, that would take a while, and number two, you don't really need to see all of my appointments and things. But key dates are obviously school starts on the 16th, and yeah, that's probably the most important date there. And then run my highlighter over it just so that that's nice and bright and not easy to miss. And then I've decorated it with this pack of stickers, American Crafts Icons Cactus stickers, 108 pieces, so it's several sheets, all of these, and I got these at Target. The monthly layout, I used this Papermate Inkjoy, and this is kind of a nice, really pretty peacock blue, and then I used two of my pastel Stabilo Boss highlighters in the kind of pastel green and pastel blue. So that was kind of my August color scheme, which goes well with the cacti. And then for the week, I used the blue Stabilo and this kind of dark pink purpley Papermate pen. So that was my color scheme for that. Use the cactus stickers again, as well as some from this sticker pack from Papyrus, which is 9 sheets. They're all the same sheet, so you get a lot of these designs, which I really like. I just realized I think I want to add in one of the "You Are Entirely Up to You" stickers. Let's put that down in this corner. Trying to start off the semester with lots of positive motivation. So I've also got the stickers Keep Life Simple and Outdream Yourself. This is kind of the format that I've been going for the last few weeks. So as you can see from last week, or the week that I'm currently filming in, because it's Saturday, so I can check off film August Plan With Me video. I tend to have appointments up at the top, and I use the circle, or the like little bullet, round bullet, for my appointments, and then I have blank check boxes for tasks. So I usually leave space up at the top for my appointments, and then the bottom I usually leave about 4 or 5 lines up at the top for tasks. So like I know on Tuesday, or for appointments. So on Tuesday, I know I have 2 appointments, and I think that's it. So my first task box would start about there. So that's kind of how it looks. And so the bottom half will be my tasks, and then the top bit will kind of be my schedule for that week. And then I have priorities. So these are usually 3 to 4 things that I absolutely must get done that week. Some weeks I'm better at that than others. Then I've got my general tasks, then things to not forget. So that's usually stuff coming up next week. So like for here, I would write classes start 16th and convocation is the 13th. So the important dates for the following week will go in this column. And then I've got just general notes. So I don't always fill this space up, but if I have meetings or appointments throughout the week and I'm taking notes, usually they'll go in here. Unless it's a really extensive meeting, then I might use a separate page in the bullet journal. So that's kind of how my weeks look. And then for back to school, there are other things that you could do, that you could use your bullet journal for. I thought about drawing out a weekly schedule, but I've got that in my iCalendar, and that's really kind of the main place that it needs to be. I don't really need a layout of my whole week. I might still draw that in at some point, but I don't really want to draw that in until I'm pretty certain that's how my schedule is going to be, because I don't want to have to draw a new one. But that would be a really great way to use your bullet journal, is to have kind of your days of the week and then hours of the day that you work, and then really draw out and block out your schedule. So if you have a lot of classes or regular meetings each week, if you're like me and you're balancing school stuff, like for me it's teaching, and then a side job, having all of that kind of mapped out so you've got a visual overview would be really good. But I did want to have a back to school task list. So what I've drawn out are 4 different columns. I've got a little motivational, you can totally do this, because I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed. And then fall semester 2018, decorated with some cactus. And then my task lists are going to be job tasks, so I still need to do things like sort out my benefits. I've got some orientations and things like that, so I will write all of those down. So anything related to getting officially, formally set up and settled in to my new teaching job and all of the new hire tasks that I have, that will go into this task list. Then I've got teaching prep, so things like finishing my syllabus, developing my Blackboard. This list will get pretty big as I'm kind of breaking up the big tasks into smaller tasks, so I like having a big area for that. And so I can also kind of break this up into even 2 columns if I want. These pages are big enough. Then I've got a list for the week of and a list for the day of, and I might end up breaking this up into Thursday the 16th and Tuesday the 21st, because those are both my first days of classes, since I have 2 classes that are Thursdays only and 3 classes that are Tuesdays only. So my first day of classes for the Tuesday class will be on the 21st. So I'll probably create separate checklists for each of those. In fact, let's go ahead and do that because I will want separate checklists for each of those. So day of the 16th and day of the 21st. So I can create little task boxes for those. And I don't know if I mentioned, but I'd used the green and the purple. So I've kind of got this general color family going on in my bullet journal this week, or this week, this month. Sometimes I might change it up during the following weeks, but just to start off August, this is the color scheme. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed this, whether you just were watching for the August Plan With Me portion and you're not in school and back to school isn't relevant to you, or if you were watching it for everything because you are going back to school yourself, either as a student or a teacher. I hope you found this really helpful. If you have any questions, do leave them in the comments down below, or simply say hi in the comments. If you do any bullet journaling yourself, and if my spreads for back to school and for the month of August and the first week of August have inspired you, I would love for you to post any pictures of anything you do on Instagram or on Twitter and tag me in them. I am at Je suis juste moi on Instagram and at Severson Samadhi on Twitter. I will have both of those linked down below, so I love seeing pictures of other people's bullet journals. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.